Hola, I'm Andrea. Let's talk about conjugating past tense verbs. Do you know there are different ways to conjugate past tense Spanish verbs? Whoa, I already did this before. No mas. As you recall, conjugation means finding the correct form of a verb based upon the person performing the action. How these verbs get conjugated is again determined by the spelling of the verb infinitive, only now we're doing the past tense of the verbs. Tense in the present. For example, a lot of Spanish infinitive form ends in ar. Let's use hablar, which means to speak, but this time conjugate just the past tense. So, ir means I perform the action, haste, you perform the action, o, he, she, it perform the action, amos, we perform the action, and aron, they perform the action. With few exceptions, most every verb whose infinitive ends in ar will conjugate the same way. You have blasted all of this last time. Another common Spanish infinitive verb ends in ir. Let's use comer, which means to eat, but again, just conjugate the past tense. So, I performed, iste, you perform the action, io, he, she, it perform the action, imos, we perform the action, and ieron, they perform the action. Just like before, almost every verb whose infinitive ends in er will conjugate the same way. I think I'm going to throw up. Hopefully it was just something I comí. The third most common Spanish verb ending is ir. Let's use vivir, which means to live, but conjugate again in the past tense. I perform the action, iste, you perform the action, io, he, she, it perform the action, imos, we perform the action, and ieron, they perform the action. And of course, almost every verb whose infinitive ends in ir will conjugate similarly. I wish I'd vivir in a world without conjugation. It's not so bad. These new examples will help you conjugate even more verbs.
Created using Powtoon.